for a little slow start there, but we're all getting ready to go now. So welcome to our Team Infinite Health and Happiness little testimonial Tuesday. I didn't get, Kristen, do you have your list of your new people that you can welcome tonight? I know I'm kind of throwing you out there. Let me know if you don't, and we can come back to that at the end. Do you have yours?
I can look it up really quick, but it's going to take me a minute to log into my account.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna announce some of ours real quick, and then we can either do yours at the end, or we can do yours when I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and announce we have like 10 new people, and I'm not sure of the date. Let's see. So I'm just going to welcome all these people because they're amazing and we're happy to have everybody. So I want to welcome Dawn Selby McKinney, Lori Kennedy, Suzanne Walker, Valerie Smith, Kyle Aiken, Leanne Betcher, I think, Robin Ingram, Ashley Ramsey, Stephanie Godfrey, and then Robert Rose. So welcome to our team. We're thrilled to have you. And Kristen, have you got yours pulled up yet, or you want to come back to it?
Just come back to me. I'm trying to log in right now.
Okay, great.
And Valerie Smith.
Oh,
Terry.
Valerie. Oh gosh. Okay, Valerie. I'm so sorry. I do see your name, Valerie. Thank you for joining us, y'all, and we couldn't be happier to have you on our team. So we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. We're going to do a little bit of a testimonial Tuesday. So I'm going to go first with something I wanted to share about, and then Trila and Kristen are going to share some about stuff that they wanted to talk about. So when I first started Plexus, I'm one of those, I'm not going to sell. I don't want to sell. I'm not a salesperson. I can't sell anything, I don't want that. And so what happened to me was, I started losing some weight, but it wasn't just the weight. It was like this, I had this new energy. I had this new spark. I had this new, I think a new vibrance. And, I'm 59 years old. So there's a whole lot of people, and Trila's the same age as me. And there's a whole lot of people in our age group that are kind of like, oh. And so people are kind of saying, what are you doing? What's going on? You look amazing. You look happy. You look like you slept good. Somebody said to me one day, you look like you just got back from vacation. And I'd go, it's Plexus. It's Plexus. Well, when I first started taking Plexus, I signed up as a preferred customer. Well, within a month, less than a month, I knew that I wanted my husband to take it too. But y'all, I'm cheap. I don't want to pay full price for this. So I went ahead and signed up as a personal use ambassador. So that was like in October. Well, by the end of November, people were asking me about it. And so I'm saying, well, if you want to buy it from me, you can just go to my website. I didn't really know what I was doing. So they would go to my website and they would place the order. Well, the next thing I knew, y'all looked and I had like $37. And I go, well, how did that happen? What did I do? And then I said to my husband, I wonder if I can double that. He would say, I think you can. So I did. And I kept doubling it. Then I realized that this was residual income. I was learning more and more about it. Residual income. This is a pretty cool deal. And so I have a daughter that did not finish college. And she lacked about a year. And she didn't have any money. She flat out didn't have any money. And up until this point, I didn't really have a whole lot of extra money either. But now, all of a sudden, I've got quite a bit of extra money. So I go to her and I say to her, if I pay for you to go back to college, if I pay your student loans while you go to college, I pay everything that you need for books, tuition, whatever, will you go back to college? Because, if you know part of my story, and I'm not going to tell you a whole lot, but I'll just tell you a little bit. I raised my kids by myself. No husband, no child support. And I remember the day I realized that I wasn't going to have any child support, and that I was going to be an only parent, and that everything was on my shoulders. I can remember that day, and y'all, my kids were little. Kelly was 4, and Matt was probably not even a year old. And y'all, I sat there and I bawled and bawled and bawled. And do you know what I was crying about? How am I going to get these kids college degrees? How am I going to do that? I can't even afford a gallon of milk. I can't afford to feed them. How am I going to send 2 kids to college? And it was more heartbroken than anything. I mean, that was the biggest heartbreak in I felt like a failure. I felt like I failed them. And so that day that I realized, okay, I've got this income, and now I can make one of my biggest dreams ever come true with Plexus income. And I went to that baby of mine, and she was, oh gosh, she was probably 30 years old by then. And I said, will you do it? And she said, yes. And y'all, I got to tell y'all, that day, and she didn't want to walk across that stage because she was like, I'm too old. And I said, no, you're a walking girl. I'm buying the cap and gown. We're having a party. Everybody's going. We're taking pictures, and you're walking across that stage. And y'all, I was bawling my eyes out because I just had this opportunity fall in my lap, and now both my kids have college educations. So that's just something I wanted to share with y'all that, and y'all, there's so much I could share about how Plexus has touched my life, so much. But y'all, that's pretty stinking huge in my book. Okay, Trila, you want to share?
Sure. The stories that I want to share today or tonight with y'all about a testimony is more about the health side, especially here in the Little Rock, Arkansas area. If you mention Plexus, the very first thing that people think of is weight loss. And Plexus is so much more. In fact, I don't even say that it is weight loss. I say it's getting healthy, and losing weight is part of getting healthy for many people, because obesity and people being overweight is the norm here in the United States. But our products are really life-changing as far as people's health goes. Most of you know my story about Laura, about how she was at death's door multiple times, and she was given only months to live. 2 or 3 months before Terry shared Plexus with me. And I started it with weight loss too, and then I saw that there were other products, and I started Laura on some of the products. And we have not been back in the hospital for a stay for the illnesses like she was going for regularly since we started Plexus. And that in itself is just amazing. And I'm not going to go into any details right now. Maybe someday I'll share her entire story again. But we need to remember that these products are, they're needed. They're necessary for people. They really are. Sunday at church, I have a Plexus customer. He and his wife, actually, I approached him because of the husband in the family, and he's older than I am, so he's in his 60s. And he is just the most vivacious, fun person. In fact, we built a house kind of with a mother-in-law's apartment that was supposed to have been Laura's apartment, but David, our son, ended up in it, and he was into music a lot, and they would have a band, and it was kind of a soundproof place. And we would walk in there, and this man, John, would be in there playing guitars and stuff with David. I mean, at 60 years old, everybody loves him, even the teenagers and stuff. He's just the neatest person. But he is always sick, always with allergies and sinus issues. He had multiple sinus surgeries and just sick all the time. And so I stepped out of my comfort zone, because being the minister's wife, I didn't want to approach people in our congregation and have them think, oh, I need to do this because she's the minister's wife. But I stepped out of my comfort zone and I talked to him, and I said, I just want to share with you what these products have done for Laura. And I did talk some ingredients, and I talked about how, that lung cancer doctors are now using this particular supplement to help lung cancer patients. And I really believe it will help you with your asthma, with your multiple lung infections, and your allergies. So this was about 3 years ago. And I said, now, when you start this, if you choose to start this, you're going to have to do me a favor. You're going to have to give it 6 to 8 months because you're older and you've been sick all your life. And so you're going to have to give it time to work. And I had him order just the X Factor, not the Plus, just the X Factor, and the Probio 5. And that's what we started him on. And it wasn't 6 months. It was probably more like 3 months, maybe into the 4th month. He could not believe it. People were noticing that he was not missing church. He plays the guitar and sings a lot in our praise band, and he also sings in the choir. And he was actually able to sing, and the choir director noticed that his breathing was so much better. Well, anyway, fast forward to Sunday. I had missed church due to a number of reasons, traveling and so forth, for about 4 Sundays. So I went back this Sunday, and I looked at him, and he looked awful, and he sounded awful. And I reached out to him, and I said, John, I said, you don't look good. And he said, well, we got off of Plexus because it's just so dadgum expensive. And I went, oh, no. I said, oh, I just wish there was something I could do. I just wish so bad there was something I could do. And he goes, no, it's fine. Believe me, we're getting back on. And I've reached out to his wife, and she hasn't gotten back to me yet. But I am going to really try to work with them about becoming an ambassador and getting enough customers to help them afford the products, because he has to have them. These products work, and we need to remember that when we share. Sometimes people think that they're going to be, people are going to get mad at them for sharing. I look at it that I don't want them mad at me if I don't share, and they continue to be sick, or if there's something that I can help and I didn't help. I mean, I would just feel horrible. So that was my story today. I just want to encourage you to reach out to people that are chronically sick, that are having issues. Do not hesitate. If you don't feel comfortable talking to them, send them to me. Not as a customer. I'll let them buy from you, but I'll talk and share what I know. And there are a lot of other people on our team that know just as much as I, if not more, and can share about them. But show you care by sharing. That's it, Terry. That's it, Terry.
He's muted.
Thank you, Trila. And thank you, Kristen, for telling me that's the only way to shut me up is the mute button. So anyway, thank you so much, Trila, for sharing. And I love that, he realizes that he really needs the products too. Okay, so now our sweet Kristen is going to share a little bit about how Plexus has affected her life, or maybe one of her customers. Kristen, ready?
Yes. I've got 2 stories. The first one is my mother-in-law, who she's always been very, very skeptical of Plexus products. I think she's just, older. She's very used to her beauty products. She uses very expensive products. She's just got her routine, and she didn't want to try anything new. So for 4 years since I've been doing Plexus, she's never supported my business or ordered anything from me. But I went ahead and took a chance, and I sent her a sample of the face cream with a brochure. And it took her about 2 to 3 weeks before she was even willing to try the cream, because she thought it was going to make her face red and break out and that sort of thing. But after reading the brochure, it said that not only will it not leave the greasy residue, but she can also use it with her makeup and other product regimens as well. And so because of that, she went ahead and tried it, and she fell in love with the Joyo Me. And I'm telling you, this is like a breakthrough, because in 4 years, I've never been able to get her to order one product from me. And she's a very well woman that's set in her ways. And now she's on a subscription every month of this product. Even though it's a 2-month supply, she got on it every month. And so that is amazing that Plexus is the cutting edge of our scientific research, and this product has the microbiome in it, and that is something that the other products she was using did not have. And so I'm just very thankful that Plexus continues to offer us new products for our clients, and it helps us build our business and build our customer base. Even after 4 years, we're still getting new customers. And so I just thought that was really cool. The other thing that is amazing, at the beginning of summer, I told my personal training clients that I was going to do their measurements and their body fat once a month for 3 months in summer. So I took 6 people who were willing to kind of work with me to test out the Boost. I had 3 of my clients start on Boost at the beginning of summer, and 3 of them did not start on Boost at the beginning of summer. And I wanted to see the difference between, the people that were using Boost with their workouts. They take it 30 minutes before. For the first 2 weeks, we started them on 1 Boost, and after that, they went up to 2. So we just finished the 2nd month of summer. I had everybody go in and get their measurements and their body fat. And the customers of mine that have been using Boost have lost over 2% more body fat than the ones who have not been using Boost. And so there's proof right there that the product works. And I think it's absolutely amazing that now I've gained the trust and the confidence of pretty much the whole entire gym that I work for, because we're sharing this stuff. So that's really awesome, and it's a really good testimony. And I'll probably create some kind of post about that in due time. But I wanted to share that testimony with you because that was something I've been working on for a couple months.
Awesome. Hey, can you tell us a little bit, like, when do they take it? I think you said, but can you tell us what their regimen is? Because I know that your clients work out a lot. So do you think that Boost is more for workout people, or, people that are in the gym more? Like, I'm not really good at being in the gym. So can you share with us the regimen that they're doing and your thoughts on the perfect person to take Boost?
Boost is a thermogenic, so it's going to heat up your core temperature. And so the best time to take Boost is 30 minutes before you work out, because it's going to just aid with that metabolic rate. It's going to increase your metabolic rate, and it's going to help to transfer as you're burning fat. It's going to help to just flush it out of your body during your workout. So, you go into the gym at a level 2, that Boost puts you at a level 6 efficiency. And so it just helps to metabolize the fat and just flush it out of your system. And then whenever you start working out, your body, because your metabolism increases, you become so hungry. And that's so hard for people, because when they leave the gym, they're starving. And the Boost is a perfect product because it has a hunger suppressant in it. And so it helps you to make good food choices when you get home from the gym. And so Boost is definitely the best product for people to take 30 minutes before a workout.
Awesome. Okay. I just learned a lot. And I really appreciate that, because, I haven't shared a whole lot about Boost because I haven't used it, but that might, if I order it, that might inspire me to get a little busy. So thank you so much for sharing about that. And I look forward to seeing your post about your actual research and development on how this product works. Okay, I wanted to share one last thing with y'all. So, this business is it's a business, absolutely. Absolutely, it's a business. I mean, you can dabble in it. You can, get a few people on your team. You can work hard and build a big team. But the one thing about this is the relationships and the ability to change people, the ability to take the focus off of yourself and your problems and think about some other people. So a perfect example, something happened to me that, and believe me, it's nobody on this team or anything. Somebody hurt my feelings last week, and today it just kind of got bigger, and it's just a big mess. But my feelings were hurt, and I was in the ditch. I'll be real honest. I was in the ditch, and it's kind of been going on for a few days now. But here's the thing. I've built up relationships with Plexus, so I have someone I can go to that's a sounding board. When people reach out to me today, customers have reached out to me, new people, and I've listened to their stories, and I've focused on how can I help that person. When I can spend part of my day sharing on social media or sharing with other people, I'm telling y'all, if you can turn some angst and some pain that's happening in your life, and you can reach out to people and share that love and care about you, and you can also turn that into helping others, it changes your life. I remember when I first started this, I've always been really confident. You can ask Trila. Very confident. Pretty self-centered, unless I gave birth to you, or I'm married to you, or you're one of my children, you're in my inner circle. That's where my loyalty was. I didn't spend a lot of time helping other people. I didn't spend a lot of time trying to change somebody's life. And I don't mean change them. I mean change their life to something better. And through Plexus, I've spent a whole lot of time on personal growth, a whole lot of time learning about leadership, learning about how to deal with people. And what that has done is it's helped me turn from this to this. And if you can have a really, really crummy day, somebody can hurt your feelings, or you feel like somebody's, doesn't have your back, I'm telling you, your Plexus family will. And if you can take something from your life that's negative, not working, that is upsetting, and you can help somebody else, life is so much better. And when I started this journey, I had no idea that it would be like this. Y'all, honestly, I didn't have a clue. But y'all, I thank the Lord every single day that I've been given this opportunity. And I hope that I'm going to get a little emotional, because y'all, once you spend some time with us and you get to travel with us, and, I know that Kristen and Trila and I are very, very close to winning the cruise. And that's because of y'all. That's because of your efforts and your hard work. And Plexus gives you the opportunity to learn about yourself. It gives you the opportunity to grow. It gives you the opportunity to help people. And y'all, at the end of the day, if you've helped one person have a better life, you have succeeded. That's it. Whether it's emotionally, psychologically, financially, physically, spiritually, if you've helped one person have a better life, you have succeeded in this business. So with that, me being a ball baby, I'm going to wrap this up. Lots and lots of great things happening with Plexus, and I just hope and pray that you will take everything that Plexus has to offer, and that you will use it, love it, embrace it, and go forth with it. Okay, everybody, until next week, dream big. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for sharing, girls. See y'all.
Thanks.